Should I have worn a nicer shirt for this? You can tell me the truth.
No, you're fine. Alrighty. Well, thanks for being here, Steve. For anyone watching, Steve could certainly be considered a thought leader in the startup and VC space. His first two startups had enormously successful exits, the first being sold to Groupon and second to Booking.com. Now he's well underway into his third company, which is called Funden. Steve, why don't you just tell us about what Funden is, and then we can get into how these outreach campaigns have helped build your business.
Yeah, absolutely. And thanks for the kind words. So Funden is a fundraising platform that helps founders raise capital from angels, VCs, family offices, and sort of all other types of strategic capital.
Nice. And so startups can come to you not only to get the introductions, but also for pitch deck review, pitch advice, and all sorts of coaching too, right?
Yes, that's it. And so many founders are mystified by the venture capital world. And myself and my co-founder Daniel have raised combined more than $60 million before we started Funden. So I built up this big network of investors and venture capital folks. So being able to connect the dots there was really important.
Yeah, sweet. So I've been working with Steve's team externally, but definitely getting a good look under the hood. I would absolutely recommend his platform to anybody who's looking for pitch advice or investor intros. And I think if you look at their reviews online, it's pretty unanimous that everybody else agrees. But yeah, so let's talk about 2022 performance. For context here, it's January 5th. I think you and I reconnected back in late February of 2022, and then campaigns got started in March. But yeah, Steve, so we use these outreach campaigns for a variety of things. How would you say they really benefit your company?
Cold email is something that I think is another mystified process for a lot of early stage companies. And we've used the campaigns that you've set up for us to great results in a number of different capacities. One is like just outreaching to potential prospects and anyone who could benefit from our services, and two is actually using it to reach out to potential investors as well. So we've been able to have this like really broad market outreach campaign that kind of just runs in the background and has generated amazing results for us over the course of the last, I think it's been a year. So yeah, it's been great. We've been able to network with a lot of new investors for our network, a lot of potential prospects for actual like sales component of what we do. And just, yeah, we've been able to network with tons of people who are interested in getting involved.
Great. So yeah, I think we can see like a clear benefit to your company. Would you think that these same types of outreach campaigns, whether they be more personalized or less personalized, what types of other companies do you think could actually benefit from email outreach campaigns?
I would say everybody. I mean, I think a big mistake that I see a lot of other founders making, we have a pretty big vantage point on a lot of different operations for early stage startups. They're convinced that SEO or inbound marketing or any of these things are going to be the holy grail for growth. And I really think that having an outbound campaign is a no-brainer, and you pretty much have to do it for 2023. I was definitely nervous about the spam factor or the what can feel unpersonalized, but we really haven't gotten that. Like when we found our right ICP, when we find our right prospects, it's really easy. They're not annoyed, they're really happy with it, and you did a great job managing those campaigns in a way that hasn't been a pain for me or anybody on the team.
Awesome. Well, thanks so much. All right, guys. Well, I think Steve and I are going to talk about some goals for 2023 coming up, and I suppose we'll stop the recording and just stay on the call. But thank you again, Steve, for doing this.
Of course. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah.